The world today marks the International Day for Education under the theme, The Power of Youth in Co-Creating Education, calling for young people to play an active role in shaping education systems that will determine their future. Justin Bemunyi reports.
Observed annually on January 24, the International Day for Education underscores education as a fundamental human right and a driver of peace, equity, and sustainable development.
Help me with my mask.
This year's theme shifts focus from youth as passive learners to partners in education reform and innovation. The observance comes as global education systems face mounting challenges, including out-of-school children, learning poverty, conflict, climate disruption, and rapid technological change. Education advocates warn that without meaningful youth participation, reforms risk falling short of real-world needs.
To the students themselves, they must see themselves as elements of change, as ambassadors of the change that can be able to drive all the educational priority, because through education we will have creative thinking. We're able to have people who will invent. When it comes to STEM education, there's innovation, there's investment, there's also entrepreneurship. So I strongly believe that education has a key to unlock a lot of potentials.
For Africa, home to the world's youngest population, the message is especially urgent. Experts say the continent's development prospects depend on education systems that engage young people, strengthen teaching quality, and equip learners with relevant skills for employment, citizenship, and leadership. In Nigeria, the day has renewed attention on persistent issues such as access to quality education, infrastructure gaps, skills mismatch, and inequality. Education stakeholders argue that empowering youth to contribute to policy, curriculum design, and innovation is critical to unlocking the country's demographic potential.
Now, we must have to shift our focus from class-based to skills-based, which I believe the government have done remarkably well. We have to foster critical thinking and also digital skills rather than just remote learning environment, which the government are investing in that. Through the NEL fund, we have seen an increase in number of participation of student university, which is highly commendable. Now, to the private sector. The private sector must invest in skills training center.
Advocacy linked to the 2026 celebration centers on youth inclusion, digital access, and stronger investment in teachers. Supporters say education systems that fail to reflect young people's voices risk deepening inequality and disengagement. As the world marks the International Day for Education 2026, the message remains clear. Placing young people at the center of education reform is essential for building a more inclusive and sustainable future in Africa, Nigeria, and beyond. Justin Bemunyi, NTA News.